Hello beautiful humans. So it's starting to get cold where I am, so I put on my sweatshirt and I thought we could do a cozy, gentle movement routine. So this is a great one if you need something slower paced and easy, you're having a rough day, but you want to get a little bit of movement in. This is awesome to do to calm your nervous system before bed to help with sleep. Or just if you need something a little slower and more relaxing. So you can do this in bed, you can do it on the floor. You don't need any equipment or any, necessarily like the floor support. So you can definitely do it from bed where it's softer. So it's going to be mostly lying down, and then the end will be a little bit of seated work. So let's lay down on your back with your knees bent. And I just want you to relax here. So just start off with some deep breathing. So try and focus on breathing in and out your nose. I want you to focus on that nasal breathing. To start, you can put one hand on your heart, one on your belly. If you like, you can put them wherever it's comfortable. But just focus on breathing in and out your nose first. Good. Feel your lungs really expand in all directions. So out to the sides, down against the floor, up in front of you. Your whole abdomen expanding and then contracting as you exhale through your nose. All right, in and out. A couple more breaths here. You can hum as you exhale. So that vibration will help activate the vagus nerve, which we all need a little bit of activation and regulation of that vagus nerve. So a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath. Good. And then we're going to do 5 reps of every movement that we do. You can do more, but let's start with 5 and see how that feels. You can always do this entire routine through again. Just rewind the video and start from the beginning. We're going to start with pelvic tilt. So what you're going to be doing is you'll see this arching of my back and then flattening of my back. So you're tilting your pelvis. So you're sticking your butt out and then rounding your butt under, like you're going to tuck it under. So let's do 5 of those. So pelvic tilt, one direction, the other direction is 1 rep. So 1, arch your back, and then flatten your back to the ground. But nice and slow, move through this. Just feel the sensations that you're feeling. Feel some maybe that loosening up of your lower back with this one. Good. If it's bothering you at all or feels like too much, just decrease that range of motion. I think we're on 4, so let's do 1 more. Good. All right, we're going to do an upper body movement next. I'm just going to scoot down so you can see me. So first thing I want you to do is activate your core. So I don't want your back arched. So when you think about pushing your lower back to the ground, you should feel your core engage when you do that. Your butt is tucked under a little bit. So like we were doing those pelvic tilts, your butt's not sticking out. It's tucked under a bit, so our core is engaged. So as soon as you tuck your butt and flatten your back to the ground, you should feel your lower abs engage and kind of your whole core start to stabilize. So we're going to be moving our arms. So start with your arms straight down by your sides. And then I want you to gently lift them straight up towards the ceiling. Good, keeping those arms straight. Now from here, I want you to think about kind of locking your shoulders in. So instead of having your arms kind of out, think about drawing your shoulder blades down towards the ground while keeping this core engaged. And when we do the rest of this movement, I want you to have full control. So what we're going to do is extend our arms all the way behind our heads and without arching or losing our core. So keep that core engaged, keep your shoulders engaged so it shouldn't feel like your arms are just flopping all over the place. That means we don't have that shoulder stability control. So if you can only go part of the way before you lose that control, that's fine. Only go that much. So core is engaged, shoulder blades are down, and I want you to reach behind you. Don't let your ribs flare out. Don't let your core disengage. Good, as far as you can. It's okay if you can't go all the way to the floor. And then we're going to come all the way back to the starting position. So arms all the way back down to the ground. Good. So now you know what that feels like. We're going to do 4 more together. So core is engaged. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Good. Make sure your shoulder blades come down towards the ground. And then extend your arms behind you so that you don't lose core or shoulder stability. You can only go part way, that's okay. And then slowly come all the way back down. This is a slow one. Take your time with this. If you're moving too fast, you're probably just throwing your arms around. You don't have that control, so we're not building that strength and stability. All right, 3 more times. So lift all the way up, core is engaged, back is flat to the floor or bed. Shoulders are engaged, so shoulder blades are close to the ground. And arms aren't just flying all over. Good. Come all the way back with control. Slow down the movements if you need to. If you need to go even slower, that's okay. You can only do a couple of reps to start, part of the range of motion to start, but that's fine too. So make this work for you. 2 more. Lift up. Good, stay relaxed, keep breathing through this. Don't forget to breathe. Good, and then lay back, down. Good, breathe deep into your lungs. 1 more rep. So core is engaged, back's flat, lift all the way towards the ceiling. And shoulder blades towards the ground, shoulders engaged. Ribs are not flaring. And then all the way back down. Okay. Alright, we're going to do another upper body movement. So we're going to bring our arms to reach towards the ceiling again. Core's engaged once again, keeping that core engaged this whole time. So this entire workout is really a core workout. All of your workouts should be core workouts, whether you're directly working your abs or core or not, because we're keeping that engaged as our base of stability for the rest of your body. So arms are straight overhead. Again, I want you to think about pulling your shoulder blades down towards the ground and kind of rotating your triceps inwards so that your arms aren't just splaying all over the place and your shoulders are loosey-goosey, okay? So shoulder blades down, core is engaged, and we're going to open up to the sides. So I'm going to lose some range of motion on this one side, but you're going to open all the way up as far as you can with control, and then come back to the center. So we're working our chest here, front of the body, front of the upper body. Again, open up as far as you can. You can only go part way without losing total control and stability of your shoulders or core, then you only go part way. That's fine. Nice and slow to the side. And then come back to center with control. Think about opening your arms up nice and wide, going in for a hug. Good, and then we're squeezing our arms back together. So squeeze your chest muscles, your arms together like you're squeezing someone for a hug. Okay? Good, 2 more. Open up, keeping those shoulders engaged, keeping that core engaged. And then back to center. Squeeze into that hug. Good, visualize those muscles working. Concentrate on the muscles that are performing the action here. Open up, and then last time, close. Good, and bring your arms all the way down to your side. All right, we're gonna do some mini marching for your core. So you need a moment to just kind of relax, let the core chill for a bit, because we've had that engaged for a lot of this so far. Take a moment. Deep breath, and then we're gonna engage that core again. So back is flat, abs are engaged, and our feet are flat on the floor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna gently lift one heel off the ground at a time while keeping the core engaged. So let me show you this first. When you lift, I don't want you to lift and drop your hips or be twisting side to side. That core stays still. I like to keep my hands right on my hip bones so that I can feel if I'm shifting my hips at all. If I am, it means I need to stabilize with my core a little bit more and activate my core a little bit more. So we're gonna lift one heel at a time. So that left heel and then your right heel, keeping your core engaged. If this feels too easy, you can lift your foot off the ground a couple inches and then lift the other foot off the ground a couple inches. And you'll notice that as soon as you lift, your hips are gonna wanna shift. And that's where we really have to activate those abs, activate that deep core and pelvic stability, okay? So if you can only do your heels right now without shifting, you'll focus on that and strengthen your core and pelvic stability that way. So do 5 lifts on each side. We've done 2 so far. Good. 3. Keep that core engaged. 3. And then lift a heel or lift a foot for number 4. And then the other side last time. So we're on number 5. Keeping that core engaged. And 5. Perfect. Good. We're going to do some bridges next. Some mini bridges. So this should be all gentle and relatively calm. But you're going to have your feet on the floor. We're going to push through our heels and squeeze our butt to lift our butt just a couple inches off the ground. We're not going to do a full-on bridge. Just gentle movement today. Deep breath. And exhale and relax. Good. So first thing I want you to do is make sure your feet are flat on the ground. Squeeze your butt. And then push through your heels to gently lift your butt just a couple inches off the ground. Just as much as it feels comfortable. Good. So again, squeezing your butt, pushing through your heels. Just lift a couple inches off the ground. Just some gentle movement to get those legs activated. Good. You can lift as high as it feels comfortable. If you want to lift a little higher, that's okay. But I don't want you lifting super high today. We're taking it easy. All right, gentle and easy. That was 3. 4. I want you to keep that butt squeezed as you lift, though. So we're feeling this in the back of the legs as we lift. Push through your heels, squeeze your butt. Gentle lift. Good. I believe that was 5. This time we're actually going to lift and just hold, okay? So you're just going to lift a few inches and just hold that there. You can put your arms on the ground, whoever's comfortable. This is a little bit of a strength move, but a little bit of a stretch and motion with the lower back. So you can lift a little bit higher, get more stretch in the front of your hips too. Here we're opening up the front of the hips, which is good if we're sitting a lot or in bed a lot. Okay, good. Just hold that and breathe. Just breathe. If you need to come down at any point, that's okay. A little bit of an isometric contraction here. Good. Exhale all the way down. Perfect. So gently bring one knee in towards your chest at a time. You can grab onto your shins. You can grab onto the back of your legs. Wherever's comfortable, I just want you to gently rock side to side. So we're massaging out your lower back a little bit here. Okay? Good. Just gentle side to side. That feels good. It feels good to just kind of hug your knees in. Feels good to have a bigger range of motion here. It's okay. And I want you to rock all the way over to one side. So you come onto your side and you're going to put your top hand on the ground and push yourself all the way up to seated. All right, and then we're going to come seated cross-leg position, okay? Comfortable seated position here. And I want you to just cross your hands, arms in front of you, grab opposite shoulders or biceps, and we're going to do gentle twisting. So we're just going to twist to the right and then twist over to the left. Again, not a huge range of motion, nice and small. Breathing, relaxing, letting your body absorb this. This can be really calming for pain, really calming for an overactive nervous system. Good. Back to one side, that's 4. You can close your eyes here. Just feel into your body, feel the motion in your spine, your core. Your abs don't have to be engaged here. This is just a gentle motion. Good, and come back to center. We're going to finish this off with some deep belly breathing together. So what you're going to do is you're going to inhale through your nose as deep as you can, expanding your entire abdomen. And then exhale through your mouth all the way out. Just exhale everything out. If this feels a little too intense, you don't have to exhale, really, really aggressively, although that will be really strengthening for your vagus nerve. It can be a little much. So if that feels like too much today, don't do it all the way. Well, let's do some together. So inhale through your nose first. Expanding your abdomen. Exhale through your mouth. Good, contracting your abdomen. Feel your abdomen get tighter as you exhale all the air out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Make the noises, let the air out, okay? Inhale through your nose. Try and inhale all the way up to 10 counts if you can, and then exhale through your mouth. All of it out. We've been doing 5 of everything, so let's do 2 more. If you're going slower than me, totally cool, but try not to be faster than me. Inhale all the way in through your nose. Exhale all the way out through your mouth. Awesome, one more time. Inhale through your nose. everything out through your mouth. Good. I hope that felt as relaxing and hopefully rejuvenating as it did for me. You can come back to this video whenever you need it, whenever it feels good. If you need some gentle movement in your day, or you're just getting started with your movement practice and this feels like a good place to be at, then work on this one. Remember, you can find me on Instagram, The Influence Health, for everything kind of fitness and movement related with chronic illness, Lemons and Lime for my more personal Lyme journey, and food recipes. And leave in the comments any videos you want to see in the future. I know I've been a little MIA on YouTube. It's hard for me to keep up with it all the time while I'm working, but I'm trying, so I'll see you all next video.